What's good in the hood? I just got done filming an arm day video. That has probably already been uploaded. I don't know which one I'm posting first. They're both gonna be hella dope because I made them. Okay. Alright, so this video is gonna be dedicated to all my men's physique bras. Everyone else that does men's physique. Bodybuilders, you can watch this too if you want to, but you probably don't like men's physique people, right? Okay, Knuckles? Nope, okay. This video, as is probably gonna be titled, I don't know, I kinda say things in the video and sometimes I end up not doing them. Something like 5 ways to look better on stage for men's physique. I don't know what it is, but 5 tips from Brendan Harberts. The man himself, the myth, the legend, the Sith Lord, Brendan Harberts. So, number 1 for my tips, how to look better on stage as a men's physique competitor. My number 1 tip, we'll call this number 5 because I'm going in order of importance. The first tip is have a swimsuit that's loose on your body. Do not go to PacSun and get your usual size swimsuit. Get one a size or 2 larger. They should have drawstrings on them a little bit, but you want your swimsuit to be loose on your hips, obviously. You don't want there to be any creases on your body, because no matter how lean you get, I mean, you're gonna have a little bit of body fat right there on your butt or something like that. And if your swimsuit's too tight, it's gonna make a crease there, and you're gonna see a little flap. Even though you're lean as hell, you're still gonna see a little bit, and it's just not gonna look good on stage. Swimsuit's gonna be bigger. If it goes bigger, it's gonna go out more a little bit on your body, so it goes up into your waist and then out to your lats. If your swimsuit is way too tight and it's hugging your legs, basically, your body's gonna go from your lats to your waist, and it's gonna kind of go right down with your legs. So trust me, my first show, my swimsuit was a size 2, it was a good fitting swimsuit, but it was just a little bit snug on my legs and my body, and it really did throw off the aesthetic look of my physique. Not a huge deal, nothing life-breaking. If you already have a suit bought, it's okay. Just try and make sure that it's a little bit looser on you. Do whatever you can to make sure it's as loose as possible. Obviously, don't be showing anything, having it falling down on stage, but make sure that suit is just basically hugging your hip bones and basically just hanging on up there, because you don't want any folds, any creases to be on your hip fat, anything like that. That is my number 1, whatever tip. Tip number 2 or 4, I don't know. Have your T-Walk, your routine, whatever division you're doing, NPC, IFPA, NGA, whatever it is, have your routine that you're gonna do in your individual routine ready and know what you're gonna do. Don't just be like, well, I'll just see what other people are doing. No, have your routine ready to go. If you're gonna walk out there, hit a right pose, hit a left pose, hit a back pose, anything, whatever you're gonna do, have that memorized, know what looks good on you. You should know, you should have that feeling. So you're not gonna have a mirror in front of you when you're on stage. What you have in front of you is 100 to 200 people watching you and 6 judges or 7 judges. Know your routine, know exactly how your body should feel, so that way you know you're looking your best, and make sure you know kind of how it's gonna flow, what your transitions are gonna be. Don't just go, no, if you're gonna have transitions, make sure you're going, open up like that, expand out, stuff like that. Know your routine, have some sort of flamboyance to your routine, more or less. I mean, this is men's physique. You're supposed to be a little outgoing, bright, exciting, flamboyant, stuff like that. Not in a weird way or anything like that. We're just supposed to be exciting. We're supposed to be beach body, beach studs up there, you know, stuff like that. Bodybuilding, I mean, obviously they have to have a routine. Men's physique, they don't think about the routine you have to do, but you really should know what your transitions are gonna be, what you're gonna do on stage, what poses you're all gonna hit, and which ones you're gonna avoid. That brings us up to our next point. My third point I'm gonna make is know your strengths, know your weaknesses. Everyone has them. I'll tell you mine right now. My strength, my best side pose is this one right here. My worst side pose, obviously, is the other side, and I know it's a weakness because I just can't, whatever reason, this shoulder doesn't want to pop back as much, and it's something I just come to accept and acknowledge. I know my left side is just a little bit weaker in general for size. Why? I don't know. I'm left-handed. But, you know, I don't know why. It's just the way it is. I've accepted it. I've moved past it. Now I try and hide those weaknesses. So, if you know what side's your best side or what pose is your good pose, you hit that pose, you focus on the pose, especially when you're in front of the judges. If you know your weak pose, let's say, because obviously I have to do a left side mandatory side pose at some point. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and do that as little as I possibly can. And in my individual routine, I might hit that for a half second maybe. Well, my abs on this side, however, are better. Why? I don't know. But that entire left side for me just isn't as good as my right side. So you got to make sure you know what side is your good side, what poses are your good poses, and don't just go up there hitting every single thing. Focus on what makes you look the best you can look. Now, obviously that doesn't mean just do 2 poses the entire time. Don't just do a right side pose and a back pose the entire time. You gotta transition, but try and focus more and tilt more to the good side you have for your obliques, stuff like that. Because everybody has a good and a bad side. Everybody does. No one is perfectly symmetrical. Not even Phil Heath is. Don't hide the bad side necessarily, just don't focus on it near as much. Kind of like a 70-30 approach to it. You know, 70% you're good at pose, stuff like that. Maybe a 30% trying to go quickly through your other side, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My 4th suggestion, tip slash thing, whatever, is you need to know this is not bodybuilding. Men's physique is not bodybuilding. Bodybuilding, seriously, I'm gonna say this right now, and I'm a physique guy. Bodybuilding kicks men's physique ass. It's the way it is. If I had big enough legs and was not 6'1", I'd be doing bodybuilding in a heartbeat. Someday I'll be doing classic bodybuilding or physique, whatever you want to call it. But for now, I'm in men's physique. That's okay. I'm longer, so it's harder for me to fill out my frame. Same thing for a lot of taller bodybuilders. But as a men's physique competitor, you need to know this is not bodybuilding. I hate when people go out there on physique stage and hit a front double bicep and hit side triceps and back double biceps. Why are you doing that on a physique stage? That doesn't make any sense. What are you trying to prove? That you're a bodybuilder? No, you're a physique guy. Sure, you can do stuff like that, you know, classical poses, stuff like that, stuff to show off the aesthetics, but don't go out there and hit bodybuilding poses. First of all, you're gonna look stupid. Second of all, the judges are gonna be like, why is this dude doing bodybuilding poses? Why is he not just doing bodybuilding then? And thirdly, they're not mandatory in the men's physique world, so why would you do them? I mean, why would you waste your time and energy doing poses, showing off stuff that you're not gonna get judged on? Because you're not judged the same way you're judged in bodybuilding as you are in physique. It's completely different. So, my 4th point is make sure you're hitting only men's physique poses. Don't be that idiot that goes out there and just flexes his arms the entire time and does front double biceps and rear and back double biceps the entire time. He just tries to out-muscle everybody. So you gotta remember as well, men's physique isn't just about being big. Men's physique is about being aesthetic, have a good flowing physique. Obviously, it's kind of the same as bodybuilding, but it's in a different, smaller manner. You don't want to be the biggest all the time in men's physique. And my number 5 tip to look better on stage for a physique competitor is be confident, man. Walk on stage, you walk on stage, you are freaking Kanye West on that stage. That stage is yours and yours only. You walk on that stage, you know you look good. If you dieted correctly, you should look amazing. Even if you are smaller than the other guys, you should be dialed in. Your fake tan should be showing off every single line in your body, and you should look really good on stage. Now you should know that. If you dieted for 16 weeks for the show, don't go out there and just hide your body and slouch and stuff. Go out there, man. Be proud of what you've done. You have achieved something that 99% of the world will never do, and that is diet down lean enough to get on a bodybuilding stage and then actually getting on the bodybuilding stage. Don't be scared to be out there. Everyone's a little nervous when you go out there, and that's the best part. I remember from my first show, I was so nervous, but once I got out there, that's when I caught that rush, that feeling of being the spotlight. I mean, I was always an actor and singer in high school and stuff like that, but that feeling of everyone looking at you and marveling at you is amazing. And you gotta take that all in. You walk out stage, you are ready to go. You expand out, you be big. You show off your hard work. You smile, you wave to people, you point at people, you do whatever you want, man. That stage, when you are on there by yourself, it is your stage and your stage only. The judges are all watching you. That is not that guy that just walked off. Even if he's probably gonna win, that's not his stage anymore. You walk on stage, that is your stage. Your posing, your charisma, your attitude on stage, everything is being judged. Have fun, go on stage. Yeah, you are a freaking beach body god, man. You walk on stage, you look amazing. Know it. Whoopah! Don't do that. You walk on that stage, it is yours and yours only. You look amazing. I've said it like 5 times, but I mean it so much. You didn't work this hard for so long to go on there and get off in 30 seconds and be like, thank God that's over. No, you go on that stage, because most of these shows, you're not gonna win any money even if you win the entire show. You go on that stage and you take it all in. You soak it all in. You stop for a second, you let everybody look at you and look how good you look. Sounds cocky, but it's honestly, it's very true. You worked your ass off to look like that, and you are gonna show it off however much you can. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Hopefully these 5 tips can help you out on stage. And I'll be on stage here in 12 days, so I'm a little nervous, a little excited, you know. But you know what? I'm gonna use these tips myself, and I'm gonna rock that stage. Thank you for watching, guys.